Today's the first day of autumn, and this time of year, I'm always reminded of a poem by the English Jesuit Gerard Manley Hopkins. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and I have to admit that Hopkins is not the easiest poet to understand, but a particular poem of his entitled Spring and Fall to a Young Child isn't too difficult. It begins with these words: Margaret, are you grieving over Golden Grove unleaving? The poet asks a little girl named Margaret why she's crying as she watches the leaves fall from a golden grove of trees. To a child, the leaves are dying and falling to the earth, and Margaret is crying for them. Then the poet goes on to say that as she grows older, scenes like this won't touch her so much, and yet she, even as an adult, will cry. And the source of those tears, a sorrow that is deep in the human person, the sorrow of change and loss and death. The poem ends with this line: It is the blight man was born for. It is Margaret you mourn for. That's a grim thought, and one that all of us have to face. But as Christians, we don't despair in the face of loss and death. We believe in an eternal spring. Though the poem doesn't talk about spring, it's there in the title. And that's a reminder that though the seasons come and go, we humans are made for an eternal spring. The autumns of our life give way to the winters, but it doesn't end there. We're born not for the blight called death, but for eternal life on high with God. So don't let the change of seasons, outside or in your life, get you down. It's okay to cry, but let the Lord console you with the thought of an eternal spring.